What is a TFSA? TFSA stands for tax-free savings account. In this account, you can grow your investments tax-free. Now, what does this mean? This means that any money that you put into the account that grows will not be taxed. So that growth will not be taxed at all. Now, say you put $100 into the account and invest it, and your investment goes up to $120. So now you've made $20. Now, on that portion, since it is within a tax-free savings account, that portion will not be taxed. So when you sell that investment, you will not be taxed on that growth. Now, some common misconceptions about that account. The first one I hear the most often is when you put money into the account, it is not automatically invested. You have to invest the money that you put into that account. In most accounts, it will just sit there and not grow. You will have to choose an investment to put the money in to grow. Now, since this account is tax-free and any growth in the account will be tax-free, it would be most tax efficient for you to put any of your investments that you think will grow the most within this account. So when you are planning your investments, just keep that in mind. Other accounts, such as an RRSP, will be taxed when you take the money out. So just keep that in mind. I'll make another video to go more into RRSPs later. Now, within your TFSA, the investments that you can choose, there's a wide range of them. You can choose to invest in the stock market. You can choose to invest in a GIC. You can choose to go into a mutual fund. There's different options of investments that you can do within your TFSA account. The way I'd explain it is I'd explain your TFSA like a bucket that holds different investments. So those 3 investments that I mentioned, those are types of investments that you would hold within your TFSA. You could also hold those types of investments in different accounts. So just keep in mind that if you have money in a GIC, it could either be in a TFSA or an RRSP or just a normal brokerage account. So just know which bucket your GIC is in. And I will make videos explaining all of these, so if these terms are a bit confusing right now, we will go over those as well. Now, this is a bit more advanced, but another thing that you need to keep in mind is how to optimize how you're taxed within each account. So within a TFSA, it is important to know that any US stocks that you own will have a withholding tax. So that means you will be taxed on any dividends that are made within your TFSA. So just keep that in mind for those investments, as well as it is good to know that for REITs, real estate investment trusts, the dividends from those stocks are tax-free as well. So just keep that in mind, what's more efficient. Whereas if you held that in a different account, the rules might be different. So just keep that in mind and just know what the tax implications are for each type of investment. And just a disclaimer for all of this, make sure you look up and do your own research for each one of these things that I'm talking about, as they do change often, and I am not a financial planner or certified accountant, so just keep that in mind. It's very important for you to do your own research and make sure that these things that are being talked about are the same at the time that you're watching this video. Now, a TFSA is my favorite type of account for many reasons, the biggest being the tax-free growth that you can experience within the account. It makes the account very versatile, as well as the ability when you take out money from a TFSA account, that room will come back to you the following year. So each year, the government will notify the public of the contribution room that will be allowed for that year. So each year this comes out, and then that's the max you can contribute for that year. So it's very important that you don't over contribute, because there are consequences for that. And an easy way to check to see how much room you do have, because each year it does accumulate, you don't lose that contribution room space. So an easy way to check this is to log on to your CRA account on the CRA website. On here, it will show you your TFSA contribution room for the current year, as well as your RRSP contribution room. So it's very good that you have that log on and make that account. So if you haven't done that already, please do that. It'll just help you get more visibility to what you can contribute for this year. And again, for your TFSA room, it does not go away. So if you've never contributed to your TFSA, you can use that room and start contributing whenever you would like. Okay, so I think that's a good starting point for just kind of an overview of TFSAs and what they do. and how to optimize them. We can go more into detail about that. Just let me know any questions that you have and I can try to answer them to the best of my ability. All right, well, thank you for watching and see you next time.